Last time we left off, we were at Interlude 2. So, we just finished Interlude 1. Interlude 2, there's a area where you get 5% max life and 2 skill points. And then there's like this area where you can just select a bunch of different things. But you only get to pick one of them. But you can change that one at any point, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, the first thing we're going to do is the Kari Crossing. So, where is that? There's a lot of yapping here.
Fight to the last.
Okay. But, yes. Get to endgame.
We did not slay them. So that one night.
Okay. So this area has, like, a lot of different spots. We're going to go over here first. Alright. So, yeah, we're going to try to go... Oh, okay, it doesn't really open up correctly.
Twisted aim. I'm not ready yet.
Oh, our damage is really good. But eventually we should swap off the one where it's like you get more damage once you kill someone that is frozen. Because it doesn't work against bosses. We're actually losing that like 20% DPS on bosses. And our boss damage is really good already. But we'll swap off that as soon as we get like another support gem. Yeah. Okay, so Skull Maw Stairway from Kari Crossing to, again, Skull Maw Stairway. This is going to give us 5% maximum life, and this is a permanent buff for our character. Howdy, what's up, Rack? How you doing, man?
I'm not ready yet.
Ooh, Exalted Orb. Boom, we got the 5% increased life. That was it. That was strangely fast. Like, what are we gonna... We're gonna be blasting. Alright, now I'm pretty sure you can go on the right side over here. This whole area, by the way, is all connected, but it is incredibly large. But now we're doing the next objective. So this one, oh, again, it doesn't really show you it properly over here. But what we're trying to get to is like the end of it. I believe it's this one over here. But basically, we're just doing Kari Crossing over here, which is Akthi and Ondur. And it should be to the right. I'm pretty sure the interludes, these maps, by the way, are like 100% the same for now.
I need more time for that.
I'll open up the chest with Drumcutter's Prison. Nice. Tell me right where at. But yeah, should be to the right. Ooh. Maybe not this far down. But we'll see. Sometimes they do update the game. Oh, no.
I'm not ready yet.
I just recall it being super far to the right. I don't know why this area is just so large. Ah, we have a checkpoint. Could be here. There we go. Woo, the giant sandworm boss. Alright, he about to get frozen. Oh my gosh, the DPS, man. This is so good. Oh, watch out, there's quicksand over here too. So I'm gonna jump back up. Keep on moving. Let's go over here. Drag over.
I'm not ready yet.
There we go. Very nice. Ooh, a unique. All right, and that's the +2 skill points. So we got both those done, and then Kima, which is like super far out of the way. So it wants us to find the sanctuary. We're gonna actually go back to this checkpoint, so I can go way back over here. Oh, the Gali Gates. Gali Gates. And again, what we're looking for is Kima. It's spelled Q-I-A-M-A-H. Kima. It's over here. But yeah, we're going to be blasting through this act because I know exactly... Like, I remember this act pretty well. This, like, just came out, by the way. Since last season? Last league. I just remember this one because I spent way too long in this area.
I'm not ready yet.
level up. All right, what were we getting? Did we get all? We got all the action speed, skill speed. Okay. When we type in the word speed, what else comes up over here? We have Warcry speed. We have channeling. No, hell no. Anything with channel. Oh, wait, there we go. Skill speed while shapeshifted. We have increased crit and skill speed. Okay, that's fine. We're not really stacking crit now, but later it's not a bad option to think about. Crit is almost always required in like top tier builds in PoE. Like really, really high in premium. Oh, we have uncut 5. Nice. So like I said before, I wanted to swap off that one specific one where it requires us to, what is it? Not shred, it was Lunar Assault. It's called Ice Bite. So it is a higher amount of damage. It's great against trash, but I want to kind of swap out of it for the bosses in particular. We can also look at shred to see if we can get some extra upgrades. Actually, no, you know what? It's actually pretty good right now. But yeah, I want something else. We have brittle armor. Enemies frozen have their armor. We don't really need that. We already have 25% attack speed, right? We already have rapid attacks too. Okay. Ancestral calls. Once every 3 seconds for, I think Ancestral boosted is like 30% more damage. And it has area effect and targets 2 additional enemies. I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, it is kind of slower, but the uptime is very, very low. Skills have 15% increased attack speed while you are not at maximum rage. Oh, that's kind of interesting. So it actually encourages you to spend. Let's see what are the other rage ones over here. Like, what does rage 2 and 1 do? We get rage. Oh, this one is the only one that's like really good because it gives a big bonus. There's one where it spends rage. So this one grants 5, but then we also have increased attack speed while not maximum rage. But it's also giving us rage. But there's another one where like we can use rage and then it like consumes it and then we get to get some more damage. But let's check out what we can get because they've added 30, I think it was 30, right? 30 more support gems. Less damage. We don't really want less damage. This one's actually not too bad, but it resets if you use a travel skill, which is what I don't like with it. And I like using travel skills. Oh, less damage, no. Because some of the tier 3 aren't necessarily better than tier 2. And the reason why it's like that is because it does something that could be even better for your build. Like Elemental Armor at 3, you can't do ailments, but you get to do more per like different, like, I don't know, skill or what is it? More attack damage for each ailment on the enemy. Now, we do technically, okay, so the support skill can't inflict ailments, so we can't freeze, so that's an automatic no-go. Increased Cooling Strike threshold on Cooling Strike with supported skills, okay. Let's see what else we got. Close Combat. I think we were running Close Combat already, right? 20% more damage. This one is 30%. Okay. This one is probably definitely usable. We have +1 level of cold skills, which is always usable. So I wouldn't actually mind that one. That one's like a usable one. So we can try out that. Let's see. We have, let's see, more physical damage. But yeah, we might just go with the plus. Which is kind of honestly, it's a weak one, but there could be something better. Less critical strike damage bonus each second. Hit and run. Okay, it's only usable after you move a certain amount of like meters. Less cost, so we can make it cost less. Inflict exposure with critical. So exposure is pretty good, but we already have exposure automatically built into our build, so that one doesn't actually do anything. And especially boosted once every, was it 5 seconds or something? But the other one was better. Stoicism is the only one that's going to give us like the most numerical damage, but it does have that thing where we can't use the travel skill, so I really don't like it for that reason because I like to spam that. On freezing enemy, that's what we were already running, which is Ice Bite. So yeah, I don't think there is anything good. Skills always hit enemies on full life, or more accuracy. Yeah, I don't know if there's this one. Yeah, as far as not doing ailments, that's really bad. So we can't do that one. There's a cool trick with armor break that we're eventually going to use, but it looks like, yeah, the only one that's going to give us like the bonus is like that cold bonus where it's like +1 level of like all cold skills or something like that. Cold mastery. It's like I said, it's a very weak one, but I want to use it instead. The reason why is like the trash were like melting anyways, and I just want bigger DPS on the bosses. But we can actually get the other close combat one too if we want it. It's not a bad option. If we get another support gem, which we'll probably get eventually.
That's had enough already.
Oh, we're maxed out. Let's see if this item is maybe worth like an exalted orb. Oh, whoa.
I
We
need more
didn't grab
time
it.
for that. A druid knows to travel light.
Is it not 4? Oh, it's 6. Dang, I felt like that should have been like a 2x2 for like the size. Okay. Down. Checkpoint.
I need more time for that. Abomination.
Alright, where is this guy? Oh. He's got his name here. Where's he at? Sondor the Stormbinder. Where'd he go? Is he down here? He's just like teasing me with that HP bar.
Struggle is an illusion.
Where's this elite?
I need more time for that.
Is this guy? A lot of life regen, but there's an area where like the other mastery or the other instead of cold mastery, it would have been totally fine because there's stuff to kill next to him.
I need more time for that.
Now I'm not sure if that works also in Herald of Ice. I think they moved it so like, isn't it only supported skills, or is it all? Hold on, we actually should test this out. It might just 25% more. This one is like 30% more. Oh, we get to grab a reward. Oh, you know what? It has to kill a frozen enemy, right? Or did I put it in the wrong one? Oh, I didn't even put it in. Oh, it won't even let us put it in. Oh, interesting. Nod collarbone. That's the one we want. Well, the collarbone's the low tier one is nod, but the collarbone I think are the most expensive.
I need more time for that.
Oh, thank you, Lucky. I appreciate that, man. All right, coming up to the boss. Oh, I forgot we have our like wolf howls that we can still use. It's kind of like our ultimate. Oh, whoops. I did that in like the completely wrong order. Okay. Do that now.
I need more time for that.
Okay, now we get to Kima. Wait, did we even get his loot? Did it like pop at the very end? I saw some loot on the ground, but I don't think I waited long enough. Oh, that's fine. I don't expect him to really drop too much anyways. But yeah, Kima is the next key area in this app. And I want to say, if I recall correctly, it should be like to the up and to the left.
I'm not ready yet.
We don't have to stay in that strong box. Usually I like grabbing those, but I just want to get to endgame. So this is what we want. So we can get all attributes, all resistances. Right now, all resistance is quite nice. So we're going to go ahead and select this one. So we're going to select this one. And this one you can change at any point, though. But here's what I would recommend to get. If your resistances are not maxed, the resistance one is good. If you already have your resistances maxed out, then you can go movement speed. So choose the one that you want. I hate how the 5% XP has like 6 negative debuffs. But global defenses is a really good one as well. That's probably the #1 recommended one to get if you do go hybrid because it's a nice stat to have. Or these are really great too. Honestly, there's not a bad option. There's nothing terrible. They're all good, man. You don't remember fighting that boss? Which one? The dinosaur-looking one, Eva? It should be like just up and to the right now to get to the next zone and finish off this act. The exit is inaccessible. Oh no. What do I have to do? So now it wants us to go to the Kari crossing. Locate cell in... Okay, it wants us to also go to the first temp. So, where do we go? We'll talk to all the NPCs too.
Now.
There we go. So this... Oh, shoot. We got... Oh, that's a pretty good pair of gloves. That's probably my old ones. Let me open up Exile Exchange, which is my app that lets me scan to see if these things are worth anything. Let's see, 700 HP. Okay, just gotta remove these. We could sell them for gold, but it's like so small, it's not that big of a deal. I just wanted to identify these to see if these are worth anything. So this is not worth anything. This is also not worth anything, so I don't even really need to keep them. But let's just get rid of this. And then some of these are worth maybe like an Exalted Orb. What I plan to do is eventually just list it in my area that we put things for, or like our old gear. And I just list it for like, you know, one Exalt, and then they just auto sell, so we don't have to waste time. But we got extra points to put in. Let's see, increased channel speed. Okay, where do you look at that? Projectile speed. What is this? Cast speed. What else do we have? Oh, it increased. Ooh, it's all physical. Now, physical damage isn't necessarily bad for our build to get because we convert physical into elemental. Skill speed while shapeshifted. Oh, it's kind of far out here though. So sometimes, like, even if it's something that you want, it's kind of rough to get all of them, right? There's also extra crit, so they really want us to get crit. Attack damage if I've casted a spell. Okay, so it's like the hybrid. What else is there? No more speed here. Maybe down here there's some. There's attack speed. Again, skill speed or attack speed is what I'm looking for right now because I think it makes the game feel the best in terms of responsiveness. Defend with extra while not on low energy shield. That's interesting. Does that mean no energy shield? You're on low energy shield when you're 35% of your maximum energy shield or less. Well, I'm wondering, like, it says while not on low. So does that mean, like, because if I get hit once, I'm automatically low. That means I get 120% armor. I mean that 20% is also decent of max energy shield because we will probably end up going hybrid energy shield and armor. Going evasion can work, but I don't think it's gonna like really support this side of the tree. Usually when I play builds, it's always on this side because like ranger, lighting arrow is like absolutely top tier. It's been like super good for a very long time. But we could also look while shapeshifted. There's a lot of bonuses. There's like increased damage while shapeshifted. What else do we have over here? Extra stun threshold, stun recovery. I don't really care too much about that, but there's like 2 points that we'd have to spend. Increased armor and max energy shield. These are probably going to be taken eventually. And enemies heavy stun are intimidated. Oh, okay. This is very low amount of damage. I'm looking for like the big node while shapeshifted. What else do we have over here? Increased armor while shapeshifted, maximum fire res. 8% is extra fire damage. It's not too bad. It's all damage as fire damage. What we want though is physical as at one of them so we can do this armor break mechanic. Dang, there's like nothing here while shapeshifted, so maybe shapeshifted is considered more in the magic area. We have reduced effective chill. Okay, so armor applies to cold damage. Wait, what? Wait, that increases our damage? Wait. Oh, as in like it's okay. I thought we were getting cold damage. Okay, that's that works. It's just as in on us is what it kind of meant. Rage loses slower. Okay, we don't want that one. Rage and melee hit. We don't need that. 30%. Let's see. What does this grab us for? Our Lunar Assault. It's a very small amount. It's like okay for shred because again, our damage 80% of our physical gets converted. Dang, there really isn't too much. Now you can also see that crit over here. How does this scale for our build right now? For our main skill, which is Lunar Assault, it's giving us okay amount. We just need to get more crit. While affected by damaging ailment, which is like burn. That's kind of cool. What else can we get here? We can just get more armor. Our build's already pretty good in tankiness. Okay, we don't use the endurance charges yet. Armor break duration. Dang, I'm trying to like scout out some good things to go for. Okay. You know what? This isn't too bad. You know what? I think I wouldn't mind grabbing these two. It's just giving us 0.5 regen. Again, I like the regen specifically. Oh, we have 2 points. Perfect. The reason why I kind of like having the regen, we have to locate cell. That's our like our main over here. There's also that pillar. It shows us what we got, by the way. So we got to locate this other guy. Does my FPS tank when you cast Vine and Tangle? Oh, so that's probably because there's too many units. So yeah, this is gotta look for them in this area.
Beasts! I'll put you down! Twisted thing!
I know there's some NPC like in the middle. Oh, this is Inkari's Sanctuary. Okay. Oh, there's also traveling merchants. That's one of them. So Sanctuary.
A moment of your time.
There's the NPC. There's the checkpoint as well.
The trader's in trouble. I'm not ready yet!
So let's talk to him real quick. There we go. So let's see if he has any good. Actually, you know what? He's probably not gonna have anything good. Because like our gear is like incredibly good right now. But yeah, we need to find the sanctuary. Should you get an upgrade on your gear every 10 levels? Yeah, at 5-10 levels you can upgrade your gear if you have the currency or the patience to go browse the trade website and have people not respond. I think it's worth it. Yeah. Alright, there we go. There's the pools of Katal over here. Okay, move this. Is this in the way? The alert box. Is that better? Let me know if that's better, Neil. Alright, so now we are in the pools of Katal, and then there's Qatari Sanctuary. Look at my chat. Empire? Oh. Wait. Empire. What level am I? Oh, okay. I see. Destroying. Sorry, I was locked in on this quest. I have like a on my other monitor. I have a bunch of the quests that we're doing. I was locked in. Sorry, brother. Nexus King. Invite you to the game for a surprise. Okay.
I'm not ready yet!
I got you, brother. Where is it? Do I have you on the friends? It's a Nexus _King. Ready. Alright. Better, it's gone? Ah, okay, thank you, Bob. Appreciate it.
I need more time for that!
Was that something for the Druid? Okay, I'll go to your hideout real quick. Alright, we'll see what this surprise is, Cap. It'll add some extra entertainment. Right down. Oh, I think you just teleported to where I was, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so this way we can go right back into the. Where's the portals in this area? Did it like ruin my portal? Where's the portals at? Okay, there it is. Okay. Wait, I shouldn't have clicked on that. Oh, he's right here. I mean, we didn't really move that far. Right? We just moved down here. Okay. We'll put in this. Oh, brother, I mean, I ain't gonna say no. Maybe he's super rich. Dude, I don't even have this much room. Hold on. Need to make room. What? No, don't. He's trolling. He's trolling. Are you done with the league already, brother? All right, hold on. I don't even think I can hold this. Hold on. I need to make real. Okay. So my guess is he's done. I'm not going to use any of the currency for the playthrough. But now I feel like, okay, I've already legitimately farmed up a headhunter multiple times. But I've been playing so much Diablo. I mean, I kind of like a couple days late here. However, let me move all of my stuff here. So we have 8 Exalted Orbs. That's the only thing that matters. The rest of the stuff, again, doesn't really matter here. I'm just going to use this as a dump tab over here. So we have 8 Exalted Orbs. That's the only thing that matters. Okay. But thank you. I mean, we'll trade him a Scroll of Wisdom, all right? So he gets something out of it. My guess, are you done with the league already? This is my guess. So, like, in Diablo, I've also done this. What? Dang, that's so much. Okay. Thank you, man. Thank you. That's the easiest endgame build is done now, man. But like I said, I have 8 Exalted Orbs for right now, and I'll explain to you guys what all of this stuff does. So these are just currency. You guys have seen us spend lots of these Exalted Orbs. However, this is a really unique item, and I've gotten it multiple times. It's always a really nice item, specifically for survivability. If we kill a rare monster, we get to gain its modifiers for 60 seconds. So that's really cool. And if you kill a bunch of monsters, you basically get to become kind of like Shang Tsung. You get to absorb enemy powers. I'll equip it just for a second, just to show you guys what it looks like. But I'm not going to use it for a play session, so thank you, man. Thank you. But once we kill a rare monster, it doesn't really do anything for like small monsters until you kill a rare monster. So I'll mention it once we see it, and you'll see kind of what it does. It's considered one of the chase items in Path of Exile. Okay, so see how this one has accurate and breaks armor? Now we get to absorb the rare monster's effects, and you can see what it's going to give us. And that's really cool. Yeah, it's a really fantastic item. It speeds up, I would say, a lot of stuff in the game. But it actually probably hurt our build because we didn't have, like, the spirit. Is Headhunter only 30 divines? It was 100 when I got it last time, but it's a really great item, so thank you so much again, Destroy. Thank you. He's the Santa. But yeah, the reason why I'm not going to use it is because I want my, like, walkthrough guide not to have any, like, you know, advantages. But if it's, like, you know, if it's the end game, it will speed up my progress. Because once you're at the end game, honestly, it's so fast. Within one day, I can get a headhunter in end game. I have to be at end game though, okay? Not like one day, you know, starting from scratch, but like give me a day at end game. If it's 30 divs, it's not too bad.
I'm not ready yet.
But yeah, once you like level like 90 plus, you should be able to get a headhunter in a day. It's not too bad. But I know there's some people out there that are like, I never get one. It just comes down to just efficiency. It's like same thing with like Diablo. I see comments sometimes people are like, I can never get the mythics. I get like multiple mythics day one. You have 8 mirrors? 8? Jeez, what? Oh, thanks for letting me know, Corpse Seller. Ah, okay. The build's looking clean. Yeah, there's nothing OP on my character right now that is like taken from like a hand-me-down, or like someone was just like, here's from free currency. I farmed all of this, but yeah, I do want more damage now. Even though like I really don't man stacking a lot of armor. You know, there was another node that was pretty good that you get 60% increased armor. I think that's like so big that I kind of want that. That is a massive amount, and then it lets us path towards like the extra like rage stuff. Wasn't the rage stuff over here? Oh yeah, there's extra damage as fire. That's not too bad. Let's see, it's how many wasted points is it though? And technically, it's not really wasted. I shouldn't say wasted. For each non-instant spell. Okay, that's the hybrid. But if we go in this path over here, There's more fire. There's some increased area effect. I actually really like this jewel socket over here. I like this plus 100% more maximum rage, but rage has no effect. So then you're just using it for like spending rage. And eventually we're probably going to remove some of these stats. It's just like having all this attack speed, it just makes the game feel much better now. We have two different options. We can push this way and get a jewel socket. And then this over here has increased armor while ignited. We have max fire resist. Okay, so there's just a lot of resist. Ooh. Maximum rage for each skill that requires glory. Ooh. Wait, up to 5 times. Wait. Whoa, hold on. Now I actually want to run this. Because, doesn't this use glory? Or is it the wolf one? Hold on. Oh, let's see. Is it the wolf one that uses glory? Build glory. Ah. And then what does this one do again?
Walking Calamity builds
check out what this does.
Based on rage you generate while you're already at maximum rage.
Okay, so you have to be max
Once
rage.
you have
We do
enough
that.
Glory, unleash this skill to become an Ursine avatar of destruction, calling down a sustained.
You know, I want to see
storm.
what happens. Because, like, okay, I know that I'm not using bear, but, like, what happens if I pop this? Am I using everything? Okay, I'll just remove Lunar Blessing. I mean, the skill's not bad. It's just, I want to see what happens. Okay, so I see it building up. Because I might actually build into that. If I can just get... It was like 8 times... Was that 40 more rage? That's 40% more damage. That's like better than... 40% more damage is like... It's better than any PoE, like even one Ascendency. Like on average you get like what, 20 to 30% more damage? That one is big. So I think right now rage is pretty strong with this class. Alright, let's pop it. And then now we just walk. Now, I'm curious, if I attack, does it end it? Oh. So unless it just ended at the same time. I'm going to try it again. I'm wondering if we have to stay in bear form. If I have to stay in bear form, maybe we'll try it.
I need more time for that.
In the future, we can still try it. What's up, Largest? How you doing? Oh, the Ascendency is good for the Druid. I would say late game, there's a good one. And then early game, there's like 120 Spirit. You can get that. And there's like... Yeah, I would say early game is good too, and late game is really good too. But the mid game is kind of weak. The reason why I say that is because like you can get exposure in lots of different other ways. And then so like getting, you know, the exposure here is like, it's not as powerful. So now we get to go to the Sanctuary over here. Get the NPC. But yeah, we'll try that bear thing out again, and I'm going to immediately see if I can... Oh, it resets on zone too. That's really terrible. So there's a thing where you can get like a rare ring. But like we don't really care about that. All we were looking for is talking to the NPC. But eventually we're going to scale crit. We will have 100% crit, which is amazing. Even if we don't get crit damage. The reason why is... What is this? It's a quest item. Oh, we get the Inscribed Ultimatum for the other Ascendencies. Ooh, let's give a reward. Orb of Chance. Okay, that's a couple exalts right there. Nice, nice.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh my gosh, he's already frozen. Dude, this damage is so crazy. I will not get over this class's damage. Again, this is like completely fair gear too. Dude, that boss just melted. There we go.
Who is that? You have your order.
Lots of talking. Now it wants us to go to Kima. But the reason why I go to Kima first is because like you go to the top right for the HP one first anyways. It's just normal pathing. And then you could get the movement speed for, in the area of Kima, but we already have that waypoint, so it doesn't really matter. And then so we just learned that we cannot... I mean, technically we can use that. We would just have to transform. It's just every single time that you use a glory skill. Let's see if there's any more rage. But yeah, I still think that Oh, there's gain rage, glory generation. Okay, so you get like 30% more. Okay, so as far as it goes, I would rather path up towards that. The armor one's really good, but the jewel socket is pretty valuable as well. Let's see what they're... Ooh! There's freeze buildup, and I honestly kind of like the combo. It seems like a lot of bosses, they're not going to one combo, but like increase freeze buildup. Oh, it's just freeze buildup. No. There's freeze duration on you, reduction, increase freeze threshold. So, let's see if there's other freeze threshold. I don't really feel like I need that. Is there only one node? Okay, so there is stuff that's closer by. Magnitude of chill that we inflict, and then we have freeze buildup, and then what's the last node? 20% increase freeze buildup. We could also look up with area of effect, because I definitely am going to get some herald explosions. There's two different ways to do it. One of them is super expensive, which is just a gem, and it makes things much easier. But this is not bad either. We have increased life. Chance for slam skills use of cause additional aftershock. Okay, that's kind of cool. But like increase area effect. Is there damage too in this one? So sometimes they'll give you area damage, which would be our shred, lunar assault, and cross slice. Those are all triples right there. And it looks like the meteor damage is actually pretty good for the bear transformation. Maybe we can do bear and we could do wolf. So what we're gonna do is we'll build up rage, go to the bear, hit that, and then we'll be good to go from there. But what else do we have over here? Because I really like getting like. It gives you a little bit of area effect for our attack, just so we can clear things a little bit faster, and then our Herald of Ice pops are much larger. Once we get our Herald of Ice to be super large, we will then be able to pop the screen with lots of... Oh, this is exactly what I wanted. Oh. If we stunned. Okay, I guess it's okay. You know what, I just want to get this just so we can just continue right now. But yeah, we're going to go to the area that we couldn't go to before in Kima. They're going to give us some sort of pet ascendant? What do you mean, on Diablo? Typical Deadeye gameplay? Yeah, I know. With Deadeye, I know you can do lightning arrow, lightning rod, and you can melt stuff very fast. But that class has been getting nerfed every single time, and then it still somehow is good every single time. But I wanted to play something new. But I could still go lightning arrow Deadeye. It's not like that bad. Because with Druid, you get so many different things. As far as options in the tree. We'd probably do rage somehow. If we can. Because I don't know if you could be a wolf with a bow. I'm pretty sure that doesn't work. Oh, you know what? We were already in Kima, right? We got to like the side area. And I think we couldn't progress. Because obviously we have to kill that thing. But I was surprised it doesn't give you a waypoint right there. Because it tells us right now, as far as... Oh, do we have to talk to someone else? It wants us to go to the ceremonial site. Oh, this is illegal.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay. And then we talk to the NPC. Yeah, for a little bit. The Druid talks too much. You know what he kind of reminds me of? He kind of reminds me of like Conor McGregor. Like he loves to trash talk. Okay, so now we're in the reservoir. So, oh, it does not tell us. Anyway, it just wants... I like how the objective is just to explore. How much is Rakiata's flow? You know, I don't know. Hi, Diablo 4 question. The item box Omnium that shoots out basic attacks, do they have to trigger the effects if they have... Do they trigger the skill effects if they have them?
I'm not ready yet.
Does it apply to enchantments? I don't know. You'd have to test it out. With Diablo, there's not very much consistency on the way that skills work. If it's like a rune word, and you get the upgrades, it should work. Because I know it 100% works with the like the Frost Nova, but there are some where it doesn't apply properly. Like some of the skills that you get for free won't even have the aspects that you equip. I would test it out. Heck, I would test it out every single season. Do I have some exalts? I could spare you 20 exalts out of the thing. No problem. This or Diablo? Like, which one do I like? Alright, let me just finish this quest the next time I go back to town. Because it should be pretty soon. I got you, man. Oh, I'm getting attacked. By the way, chat, he's the only one that gets him today. Because the thing was like Diablo, I don't mind giving away things, but in this, they don't like it when people give away things, so that's why we had to trade them a Scroll of Wisdom. So when I give you 20 exalts for free, I need a random item, okay? It has to be a mystery item. You have to give me a mystery, a surprise. Yeah, like Diablo doesn't care if you give away stuff, but Path of Exile, they don't want you to give away items. And I think it's because they don't want, I don't know, maybe something related to RMT. But if you fill up, there's like water that you can fill up. You get, I think, like one exalted orb. So it's not really worth it though. Oh, this doesn't even use your rage. I was thinking that this was going to use our rage. This is actually not too bad. It's funny because you just activate it and then everything just kind of dies. Oh, it looks like we ran out. So it doesn't last for a super long time. I was expecting it to like drain rage to last longer, but it doesn't look like that's the case.
Not really yet. The ritual is almost complete.
Alright, so he's going to yap for a little bit, and then we get increased area damage or increased area effect. I don't really mind just getting this damage here. Area effect, we're actually going to take like every single area effect node for the most part. And the reason why is like I want the fastest clear speed, and for the end game we need to get armor break, which requires us to get physical as another damage type.
Perish with the old ways. Power makes a fool of men like you. Sun shall rise. I need more time for that. I have seen what has come and what will be.
Am I in a clan on PoE? No, we don't have a clan in PoE. Just have Diablo clan.
I need more time for that. Our time is now.
I probably don't want to stand in it. Oh, as far as his mechanic goes, it didn't really matter, right? Okay, I'll join your guild then. Alright. Talk to Yugioh. Quest is complete. Oh, we dropped an exalted orb. Cool. And then honestly, like picking up. Okay, I gotta like put this in the storage tab. Otherwise, like I don't want to accidentally delete it. So now we go back to town. This build is so broken. Yeah, it's a pretty busted build, isn't it? Like the little combo. I think PoE wants us to use combos. That's like their one thing that they want us to definitely do. But yeah, we'll store this, and then the rest of these items, we'll just go sell them. So we're going to go to the hood one, identify all of our items, and then we'll go sell
What is it? Our supplies.
all these items. I don't think there's really any point of looking at these items, to be honest, because they're not going to be... There's like no way we get something better. Oh, wait, that was like... Wait, hold on, that was a lot. Wait, that was a lot amount of cold damage. Oh, I thought that... Okay, tell me that... Okay, I thought these were gloves. I'm like, wow, dude, 57 to 76 cold damage. And we got double leech. That's pretty nice pair of gloves. Yeah, that wasn't a pair of gloves. That was actually a weapon. Here, I give you 20 devices. Okay, so... Let's grab... Oh, it's max stack. Okay. All right, let's get it, man. Where did you go? Oh, you're going to the Ziggurat encampment. And then we'll have to go back here, and then we'll go continue. But we'll see what the mystery item is, too. I'm actually kind of curious. All right, so we're trading 20 exalted orbs for a mystery item. What's the mystery item? I have to look at it. I'll look at it after, though. All right, 20 exalted orbs. Did we get scammed, guys? I mean, it is superior. I think that guys was not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth. All right. Anyways, let's go continue now. So we are going to continue, and then we leave the party. And we're going to go back to the Bazaar, but now we're going to talk to the Hooded one, and we're going to go to the final area here. So Mount Crier. So once again, just to go over like the objectives that we had did, just so you can mentally check them off. So the 5% HP, the 2 skill points from the Sandworm boss, and the Kima. This one you can change at any point, so it doesn't really matter. And then Interlude 3, we're going to get plus 40 Spirit. We're also going to get a plus 2 skill points for fighting a Yeli. And then there's also an area in Crier Peaks. I want to consider this one optional, but I always think it's really fun to do. But Solom, thank you so much for the TikTok gift, brother. Solom Spartan. Thank you, my friend.
Whatever it takes.
Do I like this better than Diablo? Oh, my bad. I kind of like skipped over that question when someone was talking about it. I get asked that question, you know, like legitimately every single time I play. We should make a dedicated video towards it, so that's good. But to answer your question, Diablo is a lot more casually, like, chill. This is more like a hardcore action RPG game, and I genuinely like both. I was working with Diablo before, I was playing Diablo before I was working with them, and with Path of Exile, even if I ended up working with them in some sort of content creator or doing sponsored content, or a commercial, I genuinely have thousands of hours in the game. Same thing with Diablo, like I have thousands of hours in both the games. And I like both of them. Now, if you're like, which one should you play? And, I mean, Path of Exile is eventually going to be free. Diablo costs money right now. But there's probably going to be a winter sale. I think that there's usually sales for Diablo. And I'm sure that they'll have one, maybe a bundle pack when the new expansion comes out. I'm trying to think, what's the next sale? They might do an Xmas sale. There might be one going on right now, I don't know. With a bundle. But if you do buy Diablo, do not, and I repeat, do not buy the Vessel of Hatred. Because if you buy the new expansion, it will come with Vessel of Hatred for free, which is absolutely amazing. That's like, that is a deal, man. You get 3 classes and two full-on campaigns, each probably about 8-ish hours apiece. So you get a lot of value, I would say. Plus 3 classes is huge. But with Path of Exile, I would say you have to be willing to put in the time. You know, like, this is not a, like, come home chill after, you know, like a long grind at work if you don't like to read. Like, you have to read what your build does, or you can follow someone else. So that works as well. Do I want another mystery invited? Oh, sure. I'll take another mystery item. Ready when you are, Kappa. Oh, he's offline. Oh, were you talking to Ray over there? I'm gonna start PoE 2 days since it's pretty much done with Diablo. Because it's raining mythics. Yeah, but the sanctification this season makes it so like it's impossible to get the exact thing that you want. Oh, I misclicked on your clan invite? Oh yeah, you can send another invite, it's fine. 3 classes, I thought it was 2. No, well, I'm saying 3 because of the expansion. Oh, I guess we're already in a guild, that's why. I don't even know what guild we're in. But over here, we're just going in Crier Village. This one is a super straightforward area. It's basically just go up and to the left. And then eventually we're going to come to a boss. I actually feel like if this was the league mechanic, this is better than what they have going right now. Which is just kill a bunch of enemies and then just take a reward. Like, this is like just so chill. The going down is like more depth. But like last time, it was not worth it. We need to get to endgame ASAP. Well, I want to get to the endgame ASAP is what I probably should say. Yeah. Bloodwave Necro was fun. Yeah, that was a really good build for like several seasons. If I had to pick just one of the 2 games, like if I had to play one game for the rest of my life, oh, no doubt, it would have to be Path of Exile. And the reason why is because Path of Exile has way more possibilities to do things. Like, there's so much more build potential, whereas Diablo's mainly focused in on core skills. But it doesn't mean the game's better in any means. Like, the reason why is, like, if I can only play one, there's just more possible things to do in PoE. I also haven't played every single class and like every single Ascendency. I have played every single class in Path of Exile, 2 and 1. So yeah, with PoE2, there's just so much to do in this game. For endgame. The one thing I like with Diablo is like it's so fast. Like in just like a weekend I can blast, have a good time. I mean, it's not like you can't do that with Path of Exile, it's just
Goes through me, and I live through it.
Path of Exile is a lot more time investment before you get to have like the fun. Diablo's, I would say, definitely starts out a lot more fun because you get to get powerful fast, whereas this game, you got to invest in your character a lot more. Unless you're playing maybe like if you're playing like someone else's build, like for example, this build that I made, I think it's fantastic, but the average player's experience will not be like this. They're gonna be like,
King died by the spirit's will.
they're gonna be a little bit far behind. You got a headhunt from 1 orb of chance. Nice, Lucky. It's time to buy the lottery, man. All right, let's go. Let's go take this boss out because she's frozen. Big damage. Get her frozen again and just that cross slash, man, is so good. Okay, but the most important part is we got the Spirit's Gem, and so what are we getting now? We have Trinity. This reserves 100 spirit though. We only have 43. What else can we get? So we get increased energy gained. Oh, socket attack consume 10 energy per 1 second of base skill attack time to create a visage. Oh, so it's while active, it gains energy when you spend mana, and then using the invocation, once sufficient energy is gathered, will consume the energy to create a visage with attack once with socketed shape-shifting attack, creating multiple visages if it has another energy. So this could be kind of interesting. I actually do kind of want to try this out because if I can cast a skill that does something differently, that could be pretty cool. Now this one is actually pretty interesting, which generates rage per second. I actually think this one has a lot of potential because you can do a lot of stuff with it. But we could also upgrade our Herald. That's another thing that I don't think is bad. We could also upgrade our Wolf Pack. We can get an additional Wolf. I mean, this is already pretty good. I'll eventually I'll get that one next for the upgrade. But I want to get this one now because this one gives us 1 additional wolf. And it doesn't give us really any damage. But I do value that damage reduction that we get. It's 10%, but like just any amount of damage reduction is great. A Visage, I think it's like a shadow clone. So yeah, and then we gotta go to the Howling Caves here. So that's what we're looking for. The caves. And it should be kind of to the right. The bonus. Yeah, we just got our spirits. Oh, we didn't even. Do we have any other gems? No, okay.
I need more time for that.
What was the point of running a wolf pack if you get other ones with their pounce? So those are separated. The pounce wolves die in like 1 hit. They're like really bad. Okay, if we found the Howling Caves, that's a really weird location that's like downward. You can't even really see it, man. So for Defiance of Destiny, nice. Yeah, the minions are just there for basically distraction. Yo, Elixir, thank you so much for the Heart Me gift, as well as the Go Popular gift, man. Thank you. Thank you, brother.
I'm not ready.
Appreciate that. Are you also into Path of Exile, or do you just play Diablo? Thank you, my friend. Defiance of Destiny. You know what's the thing that I actually really want to run? Is, it's like that armor break. There's one specific lineage gem. I forgot what it's called. I think it's Olna Toll's something. But, it gives you, like, chaos damage, or something like that, physical. It lets you do the armor break mechanic, but it's not a cheap thing to run. You can't really run it while leveling, but it will let your Herald of Ice pops continue, which is the only thing I care about. Because I want to be able to basically kill one thing and the whole screen blows up. And then we're basically playing Diablo. You know what's funny is like people criticize Diablo for like blowing up the whole screen, and the thing is you could totally do this in Path of Exile. But a lot of people will, they just don't know. But I don't think Path of Exile wants you to do that. Like, the way the game is designed, hell no, it's not really supposed to be possible. They've nerfed Herald of Ice, I don't know how many dang times, but it just keeps on coming back. There's always other ways to proc it. If I have to go Titan to use it, I will solely swap and play Titan. Because it's too good. Same thing with like Lightning Arrow, like Lightning Rods. It's just been like one of those things that like it's still good every single league. And I don't mind though. I don't even think that's a bad thing. Like, just let skills be fun. If people like one skill, let them use it for eternity. Like, why say like, nah, can't use it anymore. Now I get it if it's too broken. But I always think instead of doing that, just buff the other skills so they're more enticing, and then add new content that's actually harder, because no one likes nerfs.
I need more time for that.
How do I have more than 4 wolves? Upgrading your spirit gem. I'm pretty sure we probably go up to like 6 or 7. It's probably the limit. We could also use pounds to generate more. So right now I have 7. Okay, that's cool.
Nothing to sneeze
Like
at.
3 exalts.
I'm not
Wait,
ready yet.
oh, we're 60 right now. We could probably use. Oh, I think we could probably use an upgrade on our weapon. So yeah, after this one, we'll go spend. We got 11 exalted orbs. Let's see if we can get something good for like 10. Cedra, I crafted this special. You crafted me something special? All right, man. I'll check it out. I hope it's something memes.
I need more time.
Dude, the Yeti's usually a pretty tanky boss. This is like basically kind of like the monkey from the old act of Act 2. But he's like he's a Yeti now.
I'm not ready yet.
Gosh, that DPS on the Yeti? Absolutely insane. But we got the Icy Tusk. So again, the only important part is getting the... Oh, we have to give it to her, and then she's going to give us the skill points. Yeah, all that matters is we get the skill points, and then we have the Crier Peaks, which can give you a free unique. Dr. Hilda, she's going to give us the book. Give me the book. Pop it. Oh, it costs 1 exalt. Okay. It's going to cost me 1 of my exalts. Okay. I'm down. See, the thing is, a lot of streamers, sometimes they don't engage with... I've noticed sometimes, like, people will do meme stuff like that, and sometimes the streamer's like, nah, I don't want to do it. I'm like, why? Dude, I felt like it's entertainment, man. But thank you. I appreciate you guys giving me extra entertainment while doing this. Okay, I kind of want the area effect, but... Ooh, there's more area effect. What's the last one? Skills... Oh, it's fissures. I don't really care about that. What else were we getting over here? We just got that. What are the other HP nodes? There's one that gives us... Okay, max life. It's small. Okay, it's like 2 nodes that aren't like really that insane, but it's not that far away. And then what else is there over here? So sometimes it's good to kind of plan out what you plan to go for. Oh, the requirements is also added to armor. Okay, you can get a big amount of armor. So like I said, I was looking for area effect. We're looking for damage with shapeshifting, attack damage. Attack damage. Attack damage. I don't really want... Ideally, I just get attack damage here. Do we have attack damage? Empowered. Okay, no. I just want like flat, just regular old attack damage. But see how like this is what I was asking for, right? Where it's just like just attack damage. But there's usually a bigger node, and the bigger node is the thing that you want. But this requires us to cast a spell, and I'm kind of lazy. And just like a lot of players, you're probably lazy too in terms of... Requiring us to cast a spell is not what I consider ideal. Increase elemental damage with attacks. That's not too bad, considering it only requires 1 accuracy rating node. And what else do we have? Increase life regen, minions. Ugh, that's not too good. It's 2 points to get that, and then there's nothing else. So sometimes it's good to plan around multiple things, like as in you want to get multiple things ready. I'm ready whenever you are. You can just send me an invite for that. But spell damage, or if you guys have suggestions, let me know, because like I said, this is like a new class. They added 100, or is it 200? I think they added like 200 new passives, which is like genuinely crazy. Like I see that and I get so excited. Thorns, you can crit with thorns in this game. In Diablo, you cannot crit with thorns. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. What else do we have? Allies in your presence. Oh, we also get life regen. Oh, is this attack speed? Oh, hold on. I kind of like this. What else do we have over here? Stun threshold? Nah, I don't care about that. we can go for int. And the reason why I want to get int is because I have extra spirit, and I want to do what's called blasphemy. Blasphemy lets you add a another thing that is pretty good. All right, so this is a surprise for one exalted orb, guys. One exalted orb is the cost of this. I don't know what we're getting from it. I'm just gonna mouse over it, and then I'm gonna close my eyes. All right, whatever you get, was it worth it or not? Heart of the Well. Extra damage is cold and lightning. Gain 2 rage when hit by enemy. Damage recoup. Wow, is 15 the highest? Dang, hold on. This is gonna be really good. Now, okay, I mean this is probably pretty expensive. Dude, is this like 30 divines? Wait, I don't know if this one's like really worth that much. I don't even know if it's... Yeah, I don't think that they're gonna serve, but that's insane, man. Getting 15%. Wow, that was 100% worth the mystery item, guys. The mystery 1 exalt. I think we profited, guys. Or I'll be like one of those content creators. Hey guys, was this worth it? Was this a good deal? But thank you, man. I will definitely mess around with that. And the headhunter, man, we're gonna be super good. I mean, if he's got 8 mirrors, dude, it's basically like Jeff Bezos handed me like just a couple bill. It's like it's nothing to him. But thank you, man. Is there extra damage added as physical, though? Because that's what I actually need. I don't know if it exists on that mod. But now what we're going to do, guys, so looking at the map, again, we've already done the Howling Cave. So now we have to explore the area and recruit the Vaal, or we're just going to Crier Peaks. But yeah, we got to get the free unique over in Crier Peaks as well. If we just happen to path over to the guy. This one isn't, again, required. You'll buy it for 1.5 chaos. I don't know, man. I think I'm good. But yeah, extra damage of another element is actually pretty good. The reason why we can actually run this and get value off of this is, like, I think it's for each ailment on the enemy. Let me see if I can show you guys what I was going to talk about. I don't know what the exact wording was. But, like, you can get increased damage based on... every single ailment on the enemy. There's somewhere on, I don't remember where. It's like, this is skill effect duration on the ailment. But there is one where it's like, for each ailment on the enemy, you get a bonus. Magnitude of non-damaging ailments, which would be shock. Increased duration. The only thing that really matters is like freeze for us. But, shock is pretty good too. But I automatically apply those with our boots. Yeah, these boots were fantastic. The game name? Oh, the name of this game is Path of Exile 2. Oh, he survived somehow. Oh, that's right. We need to buy a new weapon. We'll probably increase our DPS by quite a bit. But yeah, let's do that next little checkpoint that we get to. Just so we're still progressing over here. Were those all skills? Yeah, that's the skill passive tree. You're talking about this? Yeah, this game. I know every single time people like haven't seen this game before, they look at this and they're like, "What, dude?" It happens the very first time anyone plays this game. They freak out. Ooh, it's the big bird. Big bird over here. So he encases himself just like Sonya's hourglass, and then he'll do some waves, but it's really not that big of a deal. He's not even really doing damage. I think we knocked him outside of his little thing. Is this supposed to like happen? I'm not sure if that's supposed to happen. Oh. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I think it's because he. I think he's gonna revive us. I appreciate the revive. I would have been able to kill him, but there is a penalty actually. Well, does it not show up? Oh wow, dude, guys, the boss dropped 6, guys. The boss dropped 6 perfect drops. Okay, thank you. I mean, okay, to be fair, we would have killed that boss anyways. But when you are in a party, I guess it does it not show up over here? But the game will become harder, but you get more loot. That's like the trade-off over there. What a crazy coincidence, man. Okay, so now that we're in the Crier Peaks, okay, the thing that you can unlock over here is that you can... Let's actually go back to town because I want to, again, upgrade right here real quick. But the... there is like a give and a take when you are in a party. Here, I'm going to leave the party Nexus. But thank you so much for the mystery item. I appreciate it, man. All right, but what we also need to do now is we're gonna get to upgrade on our item. And like I said, I'm not gonna use any like the crazy currency. We've got like 10 exalted orbs over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to weapon, and we're gonna go. We want a talisman. And actually now I'm gonna see like what's the highest DPS that we can get for 10 exalted orbs, because it might not require that much of a level difference. Okay, there's 79. Okay, maybe it does. Let's go to 60, or we could maybe go to 62, 60, we'll go to 61, because I kind of want to upgrade now. Let's see what we can get, and let's compare what we have right now. So if you want to figure out your DPS, this is how you do it like manually. Oh, our DPS is 442. So you add up all the numbers, and then you divide it by 2. Because it's what the numbers will add up to, and then you multiply it times the attack speed. That's like the easiest way. Now it works like 99% of the time. There are outliers, but for the most part, that's how you affect your DPS and calculate. Because there's always crit chance, and then there's other things, but for the most part, that's how you calculate it. So we're at 4. Oh wait, is this like basically the same? So we're 442 for DPS. This is 452. That is not a big enough gap to matter. Let's type in 70. Okay, so we're at 70. We could get like an okay-ish upgrade, but yeah, we'll probably get an upgrade at 70-ish. That's at least my plan for now. But yeah, we're gonna go back to the Crier Peaks over here and recruit the Vaal. Pee-wee's all about trade-offs. Yeah, I mean, like I said, when you add more people to the party, you get better loot, but then you have to divide it. It's not like Diablo where everyone gets to share loot, which that's another thing. Like if I was talking about Diablo or this game, I think Path of Exile, everyone should get their own loot. You should encourage people to play with their friends. Like it just doesn't make any sense to make people fight over loot. That's how Diablo 3 is. Or I'm sorry, not Diablo 3. Diablo 2 is. I don't like that. I think that everyone should get their own loot. That way you don't have to argue over it. But again, they do increase the amount of loot that you get, but the monsters are also harder. But it shouldn't really matter that much. Like, even with him in the party, we still melted the boss pretty fast.
I'm not ready yet.
Because if they don't add more HP, then the game would be way too easy. You just do, like, way too much DPS. Okay, so we were actually pathing towards, like, yeah, we're pathing... Ooh! Area attack damage and area effect. Wow, that's amazing. What? There's so much good stuff down here. I'm really like loving like this new update because there's so much to like check out. We're gonna keep on getting strength and int. We need like 90 int actually, so we'll put more into int, and then we're gonna get what's called elemental weakness, which is another curse that we can apply, which will give us another multiplier of damage. It's only gonna be useful against melee though. But that's fine, because that's what we're doing. But we also want Herald of Ice to get a lot of damage.
I need more time for that.
Ooh, got some sandals. Your gloves are the best upgrades. Oh, what should we be looking for on the upgrades, Destroy? Like flat damage? Yeah, because we probably can go to like the next tier of like the damage, right? But the thing with that I need with my gloves right now, I need this mana per enemy killed. Makes things so much more comfy.
Balance restored.
We could also go back to that lunar skill. Did I remove it completely? I removed it. Oh, is it here? Oops. Lunar blessing, yeah. I didn't really mind that. The one thing though I didn't like is it has a casting animation, so I have to activate it before I freeze them, and then I go for it. It's actually a pretty good buff too. Like, there's no reason why you shouldn't run it though. It should be in every single build. You know what this reminds me of, kind of? If you guys remember the Ancients in Diablo 2, this is almost like the area. Obviously you don't get to like, you know, see them all. What do I think of the bear build? I think, honestly, it wasn't bad. Like, I felt like Wolf was super weak in the very beginning, and it was, to be fair. But once you get the combo for the Wolf, oh, it's fantastic. The bear felt slow, but it did do pretty good damage. And for me, I like fast builds, so the Wolf, I think, is good. And I actually like that the bear's intentionally slow. Now, the Wyvern, though, he's too fat. They need to put him on... You need the Ozempic, man. The reason why isn't because, oh, I don't like it because he looks fat. No. The character model is so big that a lot of areas, like, he just feels so bad to play. Like, it's trying to drive a school bus in like a really tight parking lot. That's the best way I can put it. Like, yeah, that's the best way to put it. It's just like the way it handles is so poor that I assume, I'm calling it right now, guys. They're gonna update and be like, okay, we're gonna adjust the size of the wyvern. Like, they can keep him big on screen, but his actual, like, area, he just gets stuck on too much. The bear's fast later. Oh, you know what's really good is that, I forgot what they call it. Is it Stampede? I always call it Trample because it's just like Diablo Trample, but basically that was the skill that I liked, but you can't infinitely do it. And the reason why is it costs rage, and you can't generate rage. While it's active. If you could generate rage while it's active, I just wanted to trample the whole way. Like I said, Path of Exile, the game is definitely not designed for you to go fast.
I'm not ready yet.
Same with the rings. Oh yeah, get more flat damage. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. Ooh, an Exalted Orb, nice. Yeah, but I feel like our build's pretty comfy right now. Do we have any more? We can look for more. I'm not going to use the perfect ones now, but the gems, we can go to definitely 4 sockets on the rest of them. Now, Shred is going to upgrade in a different way. Oh, nice. We got a uncut support gem. So, now that we have some extra stuff, what do I want? Let's go see what's the most expensive stuff, because we have tier 5. Now, this one's a tier 4, but let's see what we can get. We can regenerate. Oh, can we run Vitality 1 and 2? Does that actually work? Oh, I guess I removed Vitality earlier. But this one costs 40 Spirit, which is regen 2%. We can get 8 additional accuracy. We can get spell damage. We can get thorn skins. Minions deal 50% increased damage while we're not on full mana. 50% increased damage is okay, but again, 50% of like nothing is still nothing, right? Ooh, increased damage while in low life. That's kind of cool, but low life is a condition that would be not very easy to meet. Cannibalism is actually a really good one as well. I don't know, what do I want to take? Less freeze duration on you. I want like damage, to be honest. But I don't think there's going to be anything else as a support that we can get really big damage from. I might just grab Vitality just because it makes everything super comfy. Or we can get extra heals. Oh, you're saying we can get Clarity and then get better gloves? Okay, we can do that. Just get some more stats. Let's see can we spam this?
I'm not ready yet.
Not quite. The uncut 14. Let's see what else we can get. We can get Lunar Blessing to get upgraded. Pounce can be upgraded. Cross Slash can be upgraded. This one actually does really good damage. I actually really like this one. And then once we get to the next checkpoint, we can look at upgrading our skills, because we have a couple, I think, of the other Jeweler's Orb. Is this Diablo 4? No, this is Path of Exile 2. They look very similar though. Dang, you got rid of all my wolves.
Come too far to let you stop me now. I'm not ready yet.
Dude, we already froze him again? Oh man, okay, they're gonna nerf this, dude. I feel like they're definitely nerfing this. Like, it's too fast, man. The wolf build. Get a Jewel Rage on hit. That might help. Oh no, so how it works, Nate, is while you are using the Stampede on the bear, it does not let you generate rage whatsoever. There's no like condition that, like, as far as I'm aware of, that can override it. It's like a limitation. Oh, you know what? We didn't get to see that one NPC that gives us a random unique. But like, I mean, I'll be honest. Your chances, like, you know, 1 in a million to get something good is actually worth something. But if you do find him somewhere in the ice area, yeah, you lock in and get a free item. But I'm not gonna go back for it. I just want to complete the thing or explore the vaults. But next waypoint that we get to, we will go back to town. I think it's gonna be this one.
I'm not ready yet.
Then we can get cross slash and the other skill that we're using to maybe have another socket. Get that soul cores. Oh, do we have a reward over here? Oh, it's just that leave mechanic. I don't mind the leave mechanic if it's just this though. Like, this is fantastic, where it just gives us a reward. I will do that. This I think is worth it, because it's like maybe 2 or 3 seconds, and you get like a little chest after.
Another soul core. There'll be another door needing this, no doubt.
Also, I'm curious to see what our critical strike chance is. It's based off of every single skill. Let me see. Lunar Assault. Okay, so we have like 10% crit. Later we're gonna get a lot more, but for now it's... Later we'll get 100% chance to crit, but it won't show in the sheet. It just re-rolls until you get a crit. Yeah, clarity is very nice for boss fights, I agree. Man, look at them. I'm so generous with all the scrolls of wisdom. Alright, hold on, I think this is a pretty higher tier mana flask. Ultimate life flask. Okay. So let's go ahead and see if these are any good. So this one is unidentified. Either way, we're just gonna swap that one. And then this one over here, what do we got? Increased amount recovered. So so it's 1400 versus 15. Now if you think, well, isn't that one better? Well, that's over 4 seconds, it's over 3. So this one, the other one actually gives us more HP because it's faster. The other one technically gives you more, but since it's over duration, it's less. So hopefully that makes sense. Because I think it's logically people think, oh, the bigger number better. Again, Path of Exile is this game where you gotta read, because the other one is objectively better. And most of the time, you want the heal to apply as fast as possible, so you're going to do what's called instant recovery, which reduces the amount that you gain, but it just goes boop instantly. It's not like a gradual.
The time of the sparrow has come.
What nonsense do you speak?
No matter. Now you die.
No one sacrifices movement.
I need more time for that.
That's a pretty good amount of damage right there, too. Oh, we're going to stand outside of that thing about the red thing.
The power of the sacrifice.
Not ready yet.
Yeah. I'll move out of it.
Chaos unleashed.
I need more time for that.
Our sacrifice is long remembered.
There we go.
Enough.
All the bosses have been super
Can you
cakewalky.
hear me? What's that?
Like, super smooth. Oh, what dropped, though? Alright, a Waystone, our first Waystone. And now we get to speak to the Hooded One. Alright. Nice. So now it wants us to enter at Zir's temple. So it says, speak to the Hooded One in King's March. So that's back over here. King's March. Seems so much faster than Shaman Bear. You know, I'll be honest, with this game, especially when you're leveling through a campaign, most builds can be good as long as your gear is good. But like, it still was really impressive. Like, everything was super smooth.
Let's be done.
And now, once we finish everything, we get the extra points. And it says, speak to the Hooded One to travel to Oriath. So we're going to travel to Oriath. Okay, boom.
With our full
And then we go to the Ziggurat Refuge. Okay, now we're basically at the end game, but I also wanted to make sort of an end game guide. So what we're going to do is I'll give you guys like the intro to it, and then I'll kind of explain kind of how the end game works in a separate video, because this is like the end of the campaign. We finished the campaign. So there we go. We finished it. Congratulations, you made it here. There's only like 1% of people that actually make it to the end game in PoE, surprisingly. It's pretty low for the people that actually get here. I don't know why. Like, it's just a really hard game. Again, this game is a game where you need to kind of have a guide with. But we do have some points. So what are we putting it into? I want to get more damage, man. I want to get this. These two nodes are fantastic. We get area effect and we get extra damage. Like it's like a 2-for-1 deal, man. And then there's extra attack speed over here that we can pick up. That's like not too far away. And I love just being fast. Anyways, that's where we're gonna go and wrap up for our game. Congrats, you beat PoE. Well, the campaign part. The end game, there's way more content, but for the most part, like in terms of like set pieces and campaign epic stuff, there is some epic bosses for sure in the end game, but and they're different. They're not like reskinned. Well, some of them are reskinned, but for the most part, they're like very epic. But anyways, congrats, you beat Path of Exile.